Welcome guys, Adam here, Blackfyre Productions. We are back with another World War Marvel. Today I'm joined by Sean. How are you, dude?
Good.
That's excellent. We've already rolled off as per normal, but before... Oh.
And you won.
Oh yeah, that's true actually. I had 2 successes to your 1 success, so that was pretty good. Before we get into this little wrap up though, or this little chat, I want to give a big shout out to Torchlight Games and Hobbies, and if you haven't yet, check out their website in the link down below in the video description. You'll see it there, and you can use the code FIRE5 to save yourself 5% off of your hobby needs, or hobby supply needs, I should say. So stuff like paintbrushes and everything else. So back to this, we're throwing down a 19 threat match between your Avengers, and I'm playing Cabal because I want to try Sin, and I want to try Sinister. Because they're both new characters since the lockdown and stuff like that has happened, that I haven't been able to throw on the board myself yet. I have played against Sinister once, and that it is a very similar matchup to this one in the sense that we are playing Demons Downtown, so 3 flaming portals using map E. Score 1 victory point for each flaming portal that you have. And then in the power phase, every character within 1 suffers the incinerate special condition. And then the other the crisis event is research station attack. So research station, place 1 research station in the central point on map E. And then the other 2 are evac points. You score 2 victory points if you're securing the researcher during the cleanup phase, and then you score 2 additional victory points if the researcher is within 1 of the extraction points on the other side, which they're burning extraction points. So that's going to be interesting. Burn all day long. Somebody's going to be
whoever's
burned.
holding it is going to take a lot of damage.
Yeah, 100%. And then during the power phase, you move the researcher may move if the player is securing the researcher. Place it within 2 of its current position, and your evac point is on the opposite side of the board instead of on your side. So you got to try to get through my guys and get to the far side of the board with it. Which is interesting. So we'll see how that plays out. I went with 19 threat for today's match to get in some characters and go from there. So anyhow, without further ado, let's show you the board, show you the rosters, and get right into the match from there. So here we are with my 19th threat list. I wanted to definitely try Sinister, and I definitely wanted to try Sin here as well. Those were 2 characters that I wanted to try. Haven't played much with Enchantress or MODOK myself, and with Sin I thought Crossbones would be a guaranteed obvious choice. The other models that I do have, or characters I do have, is Nebula, Baron Zemo, Red Skull, Taskmaster, and then also Bob, Agent of Hydra. I went with the 2 3-pointers in the front. I know Red Skull would be better with his placement and such than I think Sin and everything. And technically Sin's leadership doesn't even work with this extraction, but I still want to play her just because I want to give her a shot. And I guess I could have picked a different scenario, and I could have went with extractions, choosing a better one that would work with her, but I wanted to go with the bigger point threat. So that is my list. Tactics cards wise, I have Bitter Rivals, Dark Rain, Cloning Banks, and Forced Extraction, so I can hopefully bring a character on later on and get some genetic sample tokens on them, and then Illicit Tech to go with Crossbones and or Sin. Other ones that I have were Aim Lackeys, Cosmic Invigoration, and Med Pack. So basically, if I went with Red Skull, I could use Cosmic Invigoration to possibly deal up to 3 damage to somebody, but take their activation token away. Aim Lackeys for the extra movement, but I don't think I need it in this scenario with this this setup with the crisis events and med pack. I didn't take that. That was literally just to counteract Cosmic Invigoration was my train of thought. Trying to remember the other crisis cards that I have. I have Alien Ship Crashes for extractions, Alien Ship Crashes, then Hammers, and then also the Research Station Attacked, and then Demons, Gamma Waves, and Mayor Fist Vows to find Missing Witness. Those are my crisis that I chose. So I'll show you Sean's list next. And we have Sean and his team of Avengers coming in today up against my Cabal. So obviously we have Cap, we have Black Widow there, Hawkeye, and then 2 heavy hitters between Scarlet Witch and Thor in the back. Cards that he has today are Disarm, Avengers Assemble for the extra movement, Med Pack for some healing, and then Seeing Red and Professionals as well. But Professionals doesn't make sense at this point, so I'll just let John rechange that. And so instead of what was that one? Partners? No. Professionals. He put in extreme conditioning, so somebody here could get a long movement, which that could be a long moving charging Thor, or Scarlet Witch to get her into position, or even Cap. But we'll see what happens. Show you the board next. So here we are with the board. It is a desert temple ruins sort of board. We got a size 5 piece of terrain back there in that corner. All the ruins, including the statue head and all of these, are going to be size 3. These small stones here and here, and then over here are going to be size 2. This one here and that one over there is going to be size 3, and then over here that will be size 4. We have a demon portal in the temple here with the evac station, the researcher here with another demon portal, and then over here my evac and another demon portal. So that's Sean's side, and this will be my side over here. We'll come back with deployment next. And here we are with deployment. I place Sinister over here, then Crossbones, MODOK, Enchantress, and then Sin over there, where across the board we have Scarlet Witch, Black Widow, Thor, Scarlet Witch, Cap, and Hawkeye. So we'll come back after the power phase and jump into round 1 next. Our first move action ends there. Second one I think will come up just within 1 of that. And then she's going to spend 2 power to do Siren's Call on Captain America. And doing Siren's Call, just moving Cap up to the end of that for 2 power. Gets an advanced Cap short, so he can come up this way. Yeah. Something like that. Okay?
Yep.
Activating Thor next. You are going to do what with him?
Put this here so I can measure it better.
First action is to move Thor up the board like so, and then you got another action that you can do something with as well. Now charging, where are you going to charge, sir? Right in between Cap and Enchantress?
I could go after her and grab her.
Potentially, yeah.
Right away.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when you have that defense ability.
You could. And charging like so, going after, I guess you could go technically, you could probably go after either or, right? Enchantress or Sin. It's really up to you. Those names just sound so good together. Enchantress, maybe Enchantress of Sin. It's just so good. Thor's gonna go and do his strike into Enchantress. I will have 5 defense dice because you don't have the power to stop it due to enchanting. Oh my gosh, your dice need to bounce back somehow, dude. I block it. You only did 1 damage. I blocked 2 with a crit and a wild. That is terrible rolls. Oh my gosh, burn those dice. MODOK's gonna go next. He is moving up here like so, just like that. And then I'm gonna have some fun with him, I think. Okay, so MODOK is going to do a Psionic Blast into Thor. Gonna do anything about that?
I don't think I'm in range for Cap anyway.
You are in range. Definitely in range, sir. Range 2. Definitely easily in range. So it's up to you.
How much is this?
6 dice.
6 dice. Yeah.
Okay, you are going to bodyguard with Cap.
Wait, can I...
Bodyguarding with Cap. Here's my 6 dice Psionic attack into Cap now. So that is 4 with 2 crits.
This is
It's Psionic. Or Mystical, so it's only 3 dice for you, sir. 3 dice on Cap. Yep. So I do have 5 damage coming at you. Okay. With a wild, but not that you have any power for me to sap. Blocking 2. Those are crits. Blocking 3, so you take 2 points of damage on Captain America. Spending that 2 power, MODOK is now going to do bow to the will of MODOK, and he's just going to advance him right behind Cap, like touching his base, basically, like right behind him, like right there. Right there. Okay. And that is MODOK's go. You know what? Instead of bowing, I'm going to actually spend that 2 power to throw that piece of terrain into Thor over here. Both cost 2 power, so I'll just take that off and throw it at Thor, because MODOK can throw long with all the world is a weapon to MODOK, just like so. Okay, so you need to make a dodge roll for dodge roll time. You're going to block all of it, so it's all good. Where was that roll earlier,
Yeah,
sir?
no.
Where was that roll earlier?
Was that-
Activating Scarlet Witch next. I'm going to move up.
Yep, her first action.
You want to move her to the back of your board edge, right? That's what you want to do? You want to move her to the back of your board edge, right?
No.
Oh, come on.
Too bad. She's coming for you.
No. Have fun with that, I guess. That's all I can say. I'm not a big fan of her. Well, actually, I am a huge fan of her when she's on my team. Now, Hex bolting into Enchantress. Let's see.
Paying 1 to cancel.
No, it doesn't. No. So what the enchanting does is you need to pay 2 to do it. And it's when you attack me with any attacks, I normally will get to use my mystical defense. So if it's physical or energy, I still get to roll my mystical defense. But if you spend the 2, I don't, and I have to use whatever defense it is. My mystical defense is a 5, and your hex bolt is a 5 or mystical attack.
Okay.
So I will be using my 5 defense dice here.
Okay.
So
So will it be witch against witch?
Yeah, witch against witch is it.
Come on.
Let's see what you get
this time.
Well, you got 2 successes from the skulls, okay, and you get to add 2 status effects on me. But she might be dead. You know what I mean?
And
So
I got that, so.
yeah, you get to roll that. So let's see what I get. I'm blocking 2. Okay, so add your crit in there. All right, so that you got 6. So you're gonna do 4 damage to her. 4 damage.
And I get to change.
And with that 4 damage on Enchantress, she is still alive and ticking with 5 damage on her, but you gave her the Hex and Poison special condition. Now doing Avengers Assemble, everybody but but Thor is paying a power to advance short. So we'll see where everybody goes. And here we are with the policemen, so Black Widow and Hawkeye back there like so, and then Scarlet Witch and Cap over there like so, and using 3 power to pick up that ruin and throw it into Enchantress there. I'm pretty sure she's gonna die, but here we go with her 2 physical defense. She doesn't make it, and she is a dazed. Sinister's gonna be going, and he's gonna move up there like so, and then I'm kind of debating who I want to target with an attack. Now striking into Scarlet Witch. Sean, are you doing anything about that?
Yes, I'm going to use Bodyguard with Captain America.
It is an energy attack.
Okay.
So let's see what happens with that.
Wait. Oh, I could have spent that and did some damage.
I only got 2, sir. Only got 2. And Sean only blocks 1 of those 2 successes. So I'll gain 1 power from that, and you will take 1 point of damage on Cap. Black Widow's coming up the board. Let's see what you do with her. Coming up like that.
Yep.
Sounds good.
Then the next action will be to get to there.
So, you're going to move and contest that?
Yep.
Okay, sounds great. And Black Widow goes there. So we'll come into the cleanup phase now. And cleanup phase of round 1. I'm going to score no victory points because you contested my backfield objective there. And you knocked out Enchantress, or dazed Enchantress, I should say. And you're going to get 2 from the Researcher and then 2 from both of the Demon Portals. So you'll be at 4 to my 0 going into round 2 next. So after power up phase comes over to me and my activation. So what I'm going to start with, Crossbones, but I'm going to do a forced extraction. So Mr. Sinister may spend 1 power to play this card. Up to 3 other allied characters within range 3 of Sinister suffers 1 damage, and then Sinister gains 3 genetic sample tokens equal to the amount of damage suffered. So I'm going to put a point of damage on Crossbones, who will use Inert to Pain to reduce that to 0, spending his 1 power, because power, we don't need to interact with anything at this point. Put 1 on MODOK and Enchantress as well, because they're all within 3, and then I'll put 3 genetic sample tokens on Sinister, and Crossbones will do a double move. Alright, so moving Crossbones up like so. And then, do I want to come over here? I kind of do. I just kind of want to go outside of 1, right there. Like so. Outside of 1 from that objective token. And outside of range of that objective token. And so you're going to come at him. You're going to come at him. We'll see what happens. And activating Hawkeye, you're going to jump up the board with his hook shot, or hook arrow. And jumping there like so, And then gonna be doing some shots, I'm assuming?
Yep.
Assuming. Energy shots from Hawkeye into Crossbones. Let's see what you do. 1.
1.
Well, Crossbones says, not today, Junior, not today. Second action now is to shoot into Crossbones again. Let's see if that's the same roll that we got before. 1.
1. Oh, come on.
And no status conditions either.
No status
And I'm saying, sure, I will take it.
That one.
And he'll take 1 point of damage and suffer, or gain 1 power from that as well. I'm curious if I want to advance him. And then just going to advance him over here so he has some cover. Hopefully something like that within range 1 of that building and such. We'll see though. Sin's gonna be next for me. She's gonna move. She's gonna take a move action and come up here. Actually, I might just move her over here, just inside. Actually, no, I don't. I'm gonna move her up there as a move action, and then I'll see if I want to do another one. And then doing a second move action, not even a full move action, to get there, like so. Activating Cap next. Moving him up the board.
Yep.
Okay.
Just moving him up the board.
Yeah.
He'll end up
something like that.
there.
Okay. Just going straight ahead. Doing a second move action with him or no?
Don't want to try to get to that. You have to be within 1 inch of...
To contest.
To contest.
Yeah.
But you're not in range of...
Not yet, nope. And just keeping Cap there, not doing anything else with him, correct, Sean?
Yep.
Alright, we'll come back over to my activation next. Chantress is going to be my next activation, and she's going to do a move action, followed by who knows what, so we'll see. During the cleanup phase, I am playing Cloning Banks and putting 3 genetic sample tokens from Mr. Sinister onto that card. Okay, so Sean, in the power phase, you have left the research right in the center. Are you sure you don't want to move it? Positive.
Yes.
Yes? Okay, that's your call. And then basically everybody, MODOK, Black Widow, Cap, Scarlet Witch, and Hawkeye, and Enchantress are all incinerated as well. And Enchantress spending 3 of her 6 power. 5. Did I give her power? I think I gave her power. Yeah, either way. 6 power to play Bitter Rivals onto Scarlet Witch, and then she's going to spend 2 power to do Siren's Call to advance Thor short, like so. Let's just put him over there slightly, like so, right there. And then I'm going to start attacking with Enchantress before she dies. Okay, so I'm gonna do a Spurned Affection now, hitting all 3 of those guys. Gonna do it onto Thor first, okay? It is an energy attack. Are you doing anything about that?
Energy attack.
Yeah. Energy attack.
Thor first.
Yeah. And because you have Bitter Rivals, you roll 1 less die for attacking and defending as well. Not bodyguarding with Cap. Hold on.
Because it'll definitely kill Cap.
Yeah, it's not gonna be good. Here we go. So 5 dice into Thor. Thor's defense is 3. That is 3 into Thor so far. Blocking 1.
1.
Okay, so you'll take 2 points of damage.
2 points.
Let's do Cap next. Cap is gonna be next. Okay. So he's incinerated and he has Bitter Rival, so he only has 2. Yeah. So you get 4 defense now.
He'll have at least 2 4 defense.
Okay, so I'll gain another power from that. So here we go. I got 1. I got 2 going into Cap. You block 1, so you'll take 1.
Take 1.
Yep.
Luckily.
That's it. And then I'll do the last one up against Scarlet Witch as well. Here we go, Scarlet Witch attack. Anything on that? She's going to be rolling 3 because she is incinerated as well, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Not bodyguarding on Cap?
No.
No? Are you sure?
Yep.
Alright, sounds good. Here we go. Rolling into Scarlet Witch. That is 3. That's 3 going into Scarlet Witch. Okay?
This come in effect after the attack.
Yeah.
When there's a...
And your roll, you rolled 3, so you take no damage.
No damage, so I can't even do this.
And because that's only 1 action doing that Spurned Affection, I'm going to do it again into everybody. So
she gains a power even if she doesn't...
Every attack she gains a power. Okay. Yeah.
Nice.
So, and then she has sap power too, so she can do that a lot. So she's going to do it again. Let's start with Thor.
Alright.
Are you bodyguarding?
No.
No? Okay, so up against Thor. That is 2. That is 3, and I will sap 2 power from you as well.
You'll sap
2 power. So 2 power off of you. She'll gain 2 power. And then you also have 3 damage coming at you, so you get your roll your 3 energy defense. Blocking 1.
1?
Yep. And
no.
Yeah, it was nothing, so you take 2 damage then.
2 damage.
So, yep. Going into Cap next. That's another power on Enchantress because of the attack. So going into Captain America. Let's see what happens there.
I'm gonna use my
Vibranium shield. Yeah.
Bring it up to.
No, you got to pay it twice because you've already used a power this turn. So it's 2 power to do.
2 power.
Yeah.
Okay.
So here we go up against Cap. I only did 2 damage up against Cap. No wilds or anything. You're blocking it with a roll like that though. Then up against Scarlet Witch. Let's see what you do there. You have no power with Cap to bodyguard, so 1. That roll sucked. You blocked it as well. Okay, so Scarlet Witch is now going to advance right to the other side of Cap, like that. Cap is going to advance short back here.
I didn't know you could do this.
Paying 2 power off of both of them, basically, is what I'm doing. Paying 2 power.
Oh, okay.
From Enchantress, who had a bunch, and then she's paying 2 power now to also do Black Widow as well, short. And advancing Black Widow like so as well, leaving Enchantress with 3 power. Thor's going to be activating next. You're going to have some fun with him.
First?
Yep. Spending 2 power now to play a med pack on Thor. By himself. He's paying it for himself. So then spending 2 to charge right there, like so. And who are you going to be striking into? Everybody! You got everybody in range now.
Everyone in range.
Very interesting.
Could not.
Now swinging into Sinister over here, because you do have bitter rivals in effect. It is a physical attack. Let's see what you get. 2. I block 1, so he'll take a point of damage and gain a power from that as well. Now doing it again into Sinister. Let's see what you get. Another strike. That's better. That's better. We'll add your crit in there.
Yep. I'm just hoping I get a wild.
Yeah, no doubt. Nope. So 4. I'm blocking 2. That's cocks.
Yeah.
Blocking 2, so you'll take 2 points of damage from that. Okay. And gain 2 more power on him as well. Now throwing Sinister into MODOK. So MODOK's going to roll his dodge. He's dodging 1, so he will take 3 points of damage from that. Because Sinister is size 3. MODOK's going to be my next activation. I'm going to do a Doomsday Chair into Thor, who it's physical, so you'll have 3 dice against my 7 because of your bitter rivals here.
You're doing it against Captain America?
No, I'm doing it against Thor.
Okay.
Doomsday Chair. Oh, do I want to do that? Yeah, I'm going to do that. Hold on here a second. Yeah, I can't do it right now. I will stick with my original idea. I was thinking about playing Dark Reign, but that just might be next turn. So 7 dice, Doomsday Chair up against Thor. Okay? So that is 3, 4 with a wild, which means Thor will be bleeding. So 4 up against Thor. Okay?
That ability is still affecting you?
Yeah, it's into the entire round. Yeah. So you only roll 3 dice.
So 3 dice against... Yeah. Is this physical?
Physical, yep. Okay. Blocking 2.
Blocking 2.
Yeah, add that crit in there. Blocking 3, so you'll take 1 point of damage, and you'll gain bleed on Thor as well. I get a second Doomsday Chair. It's going to be going up against Scarlet Witch there. So
Scarlet Witch is in range 2.
Yes, sir. So going against Scarlet Witch, 7 dice up against her now. That will be, yeah, her physical. So, and she's incinerated, so it's only 2 dice. So here we go. That's a really bad roll. Let's see what you roll. So I have a whole bunch of blanks. Not blocking any, eh?
Not blocking any.
I will use my 2 power to try to re-roll a couple of those blanks.
Okay.
Okay. Not It's only 2 power. Only 2 power on you, so...
So I take 2 damage?
You take 2 damage, yeah. Now doing a judgment on MODOK from... What is it called again? I cannot remember off the top of my head. Is it Hex Force, I think? Or is it...
Curse.
Curse. Okay, so now MODOK is judged. Now I'm going to do a Psionic Blast against Scarlet Witch, I think. I'm trying to sap her power, maybe take her out, because Thor's already activated, so that's why I'm going after her with this. I was hoping to put more damage with the Doomsday Chair on her, but it did not work. So you'll have 3 Mystic Defense versus this. That's 4, and I'll sap 2 of your power as well. Okay.
So 2 of my power.
Yep. And the roll, blocking 1. Okay. I'll gain 3 power plus sap 2, so that's 5 power on MODOK.
So.
I'm gonna do Bow to the Will of MODOK. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna do Bow the Will of MODOK to Scarlet Witch and move her up here, like so, in front of MODOK. And that's for 2, and I'll use 2 to throw the size 3 terrain into her as well to daze her, I'm hoping. So MODOK is left on 1 power, and that terrain piece is gone. So let's see what your dodge roll is, sir.
That's a size 4.
Size 3, so it's 4 damage coming at you. So you use your physical defense.
Yep.
Okay, which is
3.
3. Let's see what you get. Nothing.
Nothing.
So that is a dazed Scarlet Witch. Activating Cap next. What are you doing with him?
He is going to
Make a move towards the center.
make a move towards the center.
Yeah. Have some fun by the looks of it.
Mm-hmm.
Now striking into Enchantress. You'll have 5 dice versus my 4 because you don't have the power to counteract her enchanting ability. Let's see what you get. 1 with a crit though. Alright, so throw that extra crit die in there. I am blocking none, so it's 2. So she'll take 2 points of damage
And I
from
get
that.
wild. Cool.
And going straight back with the push because of the wild, you are just going to collide right there like so.
Yep.
Okay? And that's it for Cap, right?
Yep.
Right, alright.
So
Okay, so I'm doing playing Illicit Tech with Sin as my next activation, and she's going to blast that into Thor. Not bodyguarding.
Nope.
6 dice energy, so you'll have 4 defense from this.
Mm-hmm.
That's 3 going into you, sir. 3. I'm blocking 1, so I'll gain 2 power from that, and you'll take 2 damage as well. And everybody within 2, including himself, are also incinerated. So now doing an automatic pistol into Thor, you are within range 3. I am spending 2 power that I gained to do hit and run, so it's gonna be 4 dice.
I'm going to pay
1 to bodyguard on Cap.
guard.
Okay, sounds good. So here we go.
To do Blackfyre shield, so it's only 2 dice.
What is your physical defense? 4, and then you're incinerated, so that's
1.
that's-
and then that. Oh, that card is.
I think it's gone, right? Because I dazed. It is gone. So let me see. So here we go. 4 dice against Cap's. Cap's. What is it? 2, 3, 3, 3. That's a good roll. That's 4. That's 5 going into Cap. Blocking none. So that's a dazed Cap. I will gain power from that, and I will get to move medium as well. So guess where she's going? Right into the center objective, like so. She doesn't get her second attack though from rapid fire due to the fact that you're dazed on Cap.
So I'll activate this.
Yeah. Playing Seeing Red now, you're going to be striking into Sin.
So he's got -1 attack, right? Still? No.
No.
Oh,
No.
that
Let's see what you get, sir.
6.
Striking into Sin. That's good. That is 3, 4, 3 so far. Let's see what you get with your 2. Roll another crit in there because you got 2 crits. Nothing, so 3. I am blocking 2. I am blocking 2. So she'll take 1 point of damage from that and gain an additional 2 power because of her Heir to the Wicked. And now I'm gonna, after she's done, I'm gonna be using, well, I guess at the end of her activation in the turn, I will be doing Partners in Crime because Crossbones is right there, and he's gonna start having some fun as well. Okay, so I'm gonna do a strike into Black Widow starting off his activation. So that will be 5 dice into Black Widow's 2 defense, physical defense, but you do get to add blanks to it due to the fact that you're within 2. So here we go. That is 3 so far with a crit. That's 4 going into Black Widow. Okay. You block 1, so that's 3 points of damage. Now doing your counter strike into Crossbones. Let's see what you get. Yep. 3. I will.
It's only.
Is it only?
It's only crits and wilds.
Only crits and wilds. So 1 point of damage. Okay, so I will take that point of damage, not negating it because I want the power actually, because that then allows me to do something big onto Thor next. So now Crossbones has 6 power. He's going to do an overpower haymaker onto Thor as well. So here we go with the 8 die overpower because of the haymaker ability. I get to add 3 dice to it, so it's 8 dice now. I do get 2 wilds. That one's cocked. All right, so it's going to be a bunch coming into Thor. That is, hold on, I get 2 more dice added in there. So that's 7 coming at Thor. With a wild, I will get the throw if you somehow survive. Okay, so he is dazed as well. Okay, I get to throw a short, so before damage is dealt, so like so, because I do have my wild, and you are a size 2. Then I get to be placed within 1. So, do I want to go that way? Is the question, because I don't think my base is gonna allow me to be within 1. I think I can, maybe. Yeah, I don't know if I want to throw you that way. Maybe I just throw you at cap. I'm just going to throw you at cap instead. Just sort of like this. And then place you within 1 because you are dazed, right? Yep. So, Hawkeye's next. What are you doing with him, Sean?
He's going to use hook shot.
Okay, moving up the board, I see. Moving up the board.
Well, I'm not going to be moving up totally. I'm just going to...
No, why not?
I'm just using it just so I can get there.
Just within range, okay.
Just in range
Sounds good.
To shoot at...
Yeah. At Enchantress?
Yeah.
Sounds good. Shooting into Enchantress now. You can't negate my defense bonus though.
No, I only had 1 power, so I could
yeah, that's right. So let's see what you get with your first shot.
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay, sounds good. So you're gonna do it again, I'm assuming, or are you gonna do something else?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it again.
Okay, sounds good.
Something else to do.
Yeah. That's better.
That's a lot better. Hopefully.
Okay, 2 crits and 2 hits.
2 hits.
Yeah, you could take her out. Highly likely. There we go. Highly, highly likely that you took her out this turn. Yeah, you did. So she is knocked out. Knocked out. So, there we go. Sinister is going to be next for me. He's going to start off the round by doing such fun little playthings onto Scarlet Witch. Move her back like so. Okay. Right there. Now he's going to move over here like so. Bam. As his first action. And then those are from Enchantress, who is gone. I will then beam you for 1 power using genetic splicing, going like so, because it's beam 4. Okay. Going into Black Widow first with my genetic splicing. Let's see what happens there. I want to get a genetic sample, so here we go. That's cocked. It's mystical. So you only get 1, sir. My 2 crits.
No, I get on her.
Yeah.
She's 4.
Does she have 4 on mystical?
Yeah,
oh, wow. Okay, so 3 then. So that's 6 going into you. I thought she was 2 for some reason. Maybe that's Hawkeye I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. Okay.
Block 1.
You block 1. So that is a dazed Black Widow there. Now going into Hawkeye with my second beam shot. Let's see what that is. Anything? Am I within 3 is a good question, because you might not be able to... Actually, I'm within 3, so you can't even fast draw. Should have went after him first. Alright, so it's mystical, and you are incinerated with him. So you get 1 die. I get 3 on there. Okay. I'll get another genetic sample.
Blocking none.
None, so that's 3 damage on Hawkeye. Okay, so cleanup phase of round 2. You're scoring 1 victory point from Hawkeye having that back objective back there. I was hoping to get rid of him, but I did enough. And I'm scoring 4 because I have the Researcher, the center point, and this point over here. I'm also placing 1 more of the 2 genetic samples, tokens that Mr. Sinister have on this cloning banks, because in the power phase I'm going to be bringing in a 2-threat character, probably Nebula is my choice. power phase, everybody is basically incinerated except for Sinister, Widow, and Scarlet Witch. I am spending the 4 genetic sample tokens to bring in Nebula up there like so. And moving the researcher, where am I going to put it? I'm going to try the fun game and just put it back. I forgot that I can move that just over there. And going right there, right behind Widow with that range 2 movement as well. Scarlet Witch is going to be Sean's first activation. She's going to throw this into a MODOK. So MODOK has 3 damage coming at him. So let's see what he gets. So he doesn't block any. So he'll gain 2 power from that because it's not an attack. I'm pretty sure Judgment doesn't come into effect there. Next, doing a Hex Blast into MODOK. Let's see what you get. I think I've been forgetting my defense buff with MODOK, which is terrible of me with attacks. I don't know how many attacks you've thrown at him, but I'm just remembering it now.
All I've done is basically thrown things at him.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, makes sense.
I haven't even really attacked him because I couldn't really get close enough.
I thought Scarlet Witch might have for some reason.
No, she just threw something. She moved and threw something, but she did her both attacks.
Yep.
Her only 1 attack.
Yeah. Sounds good. Sounds good. All right.
So this is her 6 die attack.
Yep.
She's not got any minuses right now. Good.
All right. So your wild's going to be counted as a blank, is what that's going to be. MODOK is blocking 2. He will spend 2 power to reroll those. Hoping for something. All right. So he's blocking 2. That turns to a blank. Oh, I didn't even need to reroll those power, actually. Think about it, because that turns to a blank, so it does nothing. So I don't need to reroll those at all.
Yeah.
So no damage there.
Why does that turn to a blank?
His special rule, when defending against attack, Wild's results attack in the attack roll to blank. Doing another Hex Bolt now into MODOK. Let's see what you get. So that's
worse.
Well, no, that's 3. That's actually not bad because that actually works as, and you give him a status condition too. So blocking 2, blocking 3. So no damage, but you do give him another status condition. So I'm going to be activating Mr. Sinister first. I'm going to do fun little play things to move Hawkeye down here because we just measured, Sean and I am just within 1 of both Cap and Black Widow, like so I'll be hitting both their bases, plus Thor's, plus Hawkeye's, and so yeah, we're gonna have some fun with some genetic sampling, splicing stuff. Moving Hawkeye there, let's do 1 power now, because he has 2 power left on Mr. Sinister to do genetic splicing. I'm gonna go over here, and I'm gonna attack. Let's do Hawkeye first. Get him out of here. Are you gonna do bodyguard or anything?
Yeah.
You're gonna bodyguard? Okay.
Oh wait, if I do bodyguard, goes to Cap, but then you get to go against
a Cap again. Yeah.
Our Cap. Yeah.
On it, you're gonna bodyguard?
Yep.
Okay, so that will cost you 1 power. It is 5 dice and it is mystical, so you can't use your vibranium shielding because that's only against energy and physical. Okay, so you can't increase his defense at all. So here we go. 5 dice against Cap, who has he's incinerated, so 2 mystical defense. Which I only get 1, so that's good for you. Would you block it? Okay. I do get a genetic sample. I'll be at max genetic samples with him. So after that, I did no damage to you, so you can't bodyguard anymore.
So you get genetic samples even if you don't?
Yeah, so after each attack is resolved, this character gains 1 genetic sample token. So let's do Thor now.
Okay.
Okay. Thor has 3 mystical defense, correct?
Yep.
But he's incinerated, so it goes down to 2. Yeah, so here we go against Thor. So that's 3 up against Thor. Okay. And you're blocking 2 so far. Add that die in there. Blocking 2, so you take 1 point of damage on Thor. Yeah. Let's do Cap next. Actual Cap now, because I get to target him again. So it's 2 mystical defense on him. So Cap's roll 2. Man. Blocking 1. Let's see what your crit goes to. Blocking 1, so 1 point of damage on Cap. And then going into Black Widow next. So let's see what happens there.
4.
Yeah. Is she incinerated?
No.
No?
She wasn't
because I dazed her. That's right. I got 1. My dice have been rolling 2 up against her. 2.
How does it feel?
Yeah. Blocking 3, so you're good. No damage there. Counter striking now from her into Sinister. Let's see what you get. 1. Okay. I will negate that by using my 1 genetic sample out of my 3. So after that whiff and a half, I'm going to try doing that again using Mr. Sinister's last power. Starting off with Hawkeye again. Gonna bodyguard?
Yep.
Cost 2 power this time.
It's another turn.
It's his same turn, dude. Oh. Same turn. Second activation, same turn. So up against Cap, 5 dice. That's 3. That's 4. 4.
I only do bodyguard.
Yeah, that's 4 up against Cap. So, and you got 2 dice.
2 dice.
Yeah. Blocking 2. Yeah. Blocking 3. So take 1 more point of damage on Cap.
1 more point.
Yeah. Thor going up against him now. Gonna bodyguard again? Or no?
I can only bodyguard.
You can do it.
Oh, I can do it multiple times.
You can do it multiple times.
Thor? No.
No? Okay. Here we go. Up against Thor. 1. You block it. I'll go up against Cap. And well, that's okay. That's 3. That's 3 up against Cap. So
3 against Cap?
Yeah. Because now it's the actual attack on Cap because he bodyguarded for Hawkeye.
Okay, so
you're blocking 1, so you take 2 points of damage there.
Take 2 points.
Yeah. And then I'll go up against let's go up against Black Widow next. That is 2. My dice. Oh my gosh. Yeah, block it. I'm pretty sure your martial arts covers that blanked success, but we'll double check. And Black Widow takes 1 point of damage as well. So after that huge whiff, which should have been way better for me, throwing 40 dice, I only did a total of 6 points of damage out of that.
Right, so
that's
counter.
Wow. Yeah, absolutely counter, dude. Throw your 4 dice. Let's see what you get. Nothing.
Nothing.
Hawkeye's going to be next for Sean. What are you going to do with him?
He is going to shoot at
somebody. Sean, you're going to be playing a tactics card now.
Yep.
Disarm. What are you?
Disarm.
Who's paying the power for that?
Hawkeye and Black Widow.
Okay, and who's it going on?
It's going on her.
Nebula? Okay, sounds great. She is disarmed. Now Hawkeye's going to shoot into Nebula. Doesn't matter if it's energy or physical because she's defense of 3 on both.
-2.
No, that's attack rolls, sir. Only attack rolls. I get minuses on attack rolls.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. All right. 3 into her. She's blocking 2, so that will be 1 point of damage on her as well. Next shot now is going up against MODOK with your shot. Let's see what you get. 1. MODOK blocks it.
Every time I shoot at MODOK, it's
He's safe. He's safe. All right. Let me see who I'm going to activate next.
I'm going to
do something. Do something. Oh, hook arrow? Yep. Makes sense.
Hook arrow?
Yep. And you're going to move him back. Gonna activate Sin next. She's going to start off the round, or her activation, by spending 3 to play Dark Rain onto Thor. So everybody this turn, all allied Cabal characters may reroll any number of attack dice when attacking the chosen character. So it's going to be against Thor. Now doing an automatic pistol shot into Thor.
Physical.
Physical, yeah. So here's my roll. That's 2 crits. So that's 4 currently.
4 hits.
Mm-hmm. Blocking 1. Blocking 1. Here's my, that's crit rolls. Did I do my crit rolls? No, I didn't do my crit rolls. It's my rerolls. There we go. That's 5. So you're going to block 1. That's 4 damage into Thor. Okay, and I get another rapid fire shot from that pistol as well. After doing that 4 points of damage, I will do another pistol shot into Thor now. Okay, it's physical. You should only roll 3 dice because you are incinerated as well.
I did.
Oh, okay. Oh, the crit. That's right. Yeah. Sorry, my bad. 4 dice. So nothing going into Thor. You might as well re-roll or roll your defense because I get re-rolls against you as well. So 1. Okay. Nothing. Okay. Now with 4 power, Sin is going to do Make It Personal. After this attack is resolved, character may make an additional Make It Personal attack without paying the power cost, but it's mystical, so it's going against Thor. Okay. This is physical.
Oh.
Okay. The second one will be mystical. Okay. Anything?
No, because then Cap will just go up.
Okay. Sounds good. Here we go. So that is, so far, 3 up against Thor. And I get a whole bunch of rerolls. So that I'll take off, and then these will be rerolled. So roll your defense. 3 defense, yeah. Blocking 1.
Blocking 1.
But it's crit, so you get to... Okay.
Blocking 1.
And then see what these 4 convert to. There's 3 more. So that is 6, and knocked out Thor. Yeah. Thor's gone. Okay, before the end of Sin's activation, I am going to do the Partners in Crime, which allows me to activate Crossbones. So Crossbones is going to do a strike into Cap. Sean, you're doing Vibranium Shielding?
Yep.
Okay, so here we go. My 5 dice against your 5 dice, because you are incinerated, but you get to add blanks to this. So that's 2 going into you. 2. You block it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you block it. I'm going to try it again. Try it again into Cap. You're going to do the Vibranium Shielding again?
Yep.
Okay, here we go.
Toss 2.
Toss 2, yeah, this time. So that's 3. That's 3 into Cap now with a wild, but I don't think it does anything from there. So you take 1 point of damage.
1 point.
1 point of damage. I'll gain a power from that as well. And with that, Crossbones has left Cap sitting on 1 point of stamina or damage left. Cap is up next for Sean. What are you gonna do, sir? Shield throwing time, or move and attack, or what? Doing a shield slam strike up against Sin.
Yep.
Let's see what you get.
Ooh.
That is 3.
Oh, 3.
With a crit though. There is a crit there, so you get to add another die.
Yep.
Right. Nope. Sin blocks 1. Blocks 1, so she'll take 2 points of damage.
2 points of damage.
She'll gain 3 power from that. 2 from her damage taken, then 1 from air to the wicked. And then you get to throw her as well. And then she's going to gain another point of damage, which gives her 2 more power. Due to an enemy or allied effect, she'll take another point of damage from there, putting her at 3 damage. And then MODOK will have to make a dodge test. So here we go with MODOK's dodge test. That is 2. That is going to be, do I want to reroll? I don't want to reroll. He'll take 1 point of damage from that and gain 1 power as well. And throwing your shield now at MODOK. MODOK, let's see what you get. Well, that won't take him out, because those wilds will turn into a blank. And this will turn into a block, so that's no damage on MODOK. Alright. I guess it's going to be MODOK's go next. Yeah, all wilds on this side
So
go to blanks. Okay, so I'm going to bow Cap to the will of MODOK for 2 of the 6 power that MODOK has. So I guess I advance him short. So I literally just want to advance him short. And he's going to probably end up colliding with Scarlet Witch down here.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, Scarlet Witch right there. And I'm going to use 3 to do Doomsday Chair, okay? And I will target Scarlet Witch first. Here we go with the attack roll against Scarlet Witch. 7 dice. My crits don't explode, so let's see what happens. Imagine if my crits did explode.
Yeah, that would have been bad.
That would have been real bad. So that is 6 going into you, and my crits don't explode. So those 4 crits, yeah, don't explode. Okay, the good time to be hexed. That's 6, and it's physical, sir. So you get 3. It's physical.
Physical?
Physical, so 3. Yep. 6 coming at you.
I just gotta block at least 2.
Okay, so you block 2 with your failures.
Yep.
So that's 4 damage on her.
4 damage.
Yep. I don't get the bleed effect, but I do get to do another Doomsday Chair. It's going to be going into Cap now. Okay. And then doing that second Doomsday Chair into Cap now. Okay. And you have no power to increase anything. So, and you're incinerated, so 3 defense. But that's okay. I only rolled 1. Look at that 1. Everything else is blocked. It's like mass, like whenever something happens, just 1, which is a wild. And you block it. You block it. Okay, MODOK's next action is going to be a Psionic Blast into Scarlet Witch. I normally would not want to do this, because her mystical defense is 4 compared to my 6 dice. But I want to get the 2 damage on her, take her out so she can't activate next round. Get your big hitters gone. So here we go. 2. I do have some 1 reroll with that at least. So you're blocking 1.
1.
Here we go. Reroll time. I will spend that 1 power.
Okay.
Let's see what happens. Oh, it's nothing. Okay, so you take 1 point of damage.
1 point of damage.
I'll gain 1 power from that back. Oh man. Oh man. Black Widow is going to be Sean's last activation for this round. I still have Nebula over there, but she's disarmed. What are you doing with her?
I'm going to shoot into... Black Widow's going to shoot into Sinister.
Shoot or strike? Because your strike...
She's going to do strike.
Or strike, yeah. Because don't you take power off him or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he has no power anyway, so it doesn't matter, so... Okay, so into Sinister. Let's see what you do. He has 3 defense currently. Against both physical and energy, so... Yeah. Wow. That's 3. That's not bad. You could have just dazed him. He does have that, so you'll be taking 3 points of damage. Let me see here what I want to do. So using molecular regeneration, because I didn't block any of that damage, I'm going to remove 2 genetic sample tokens from this character, reduce the amount of damage suffered by 1 for each genetic sample. He had 3, so now he's down to 1 genetic sample token and 5 out of 6 damage on him. But he gains a power as well, so, but he's still alive. Attacking now into Sinister again. Let's see what you get. This is your pistol, or is this your energy?
Energy.
Yeah, okay. Sounds good. That probably will be a dazed Sinister. Do I want him dazed? Do I really want him dazed?
You blocked 1, so
Yeah,
use that
yeah.
to neutralize it.
Yeah. I don't want him dazed, so I'll use the other one to take it out. So he takes no damage using genetic or molecular regeneration. Sorry. Last activation for this round is Nebula. She is within range 3 of Scarlet Witch, and she started with 3 power because of the Cloning Bank's tactics card. So what I'm going to do is use Shock Sword Assault onto Scarlet Witch. Okay, it is energy. Okay, so I'm rolling 4 dice instead of 6 here. Oh, and I think she heals a point of damage too. Yeah, at the start of the activation, remove 1 point of damage. So, so here we go. That's 1. Can I do it? That's 1.
Yeah, that's 1. So this is a physical attack.
This is an energy attack.
Energy attack.
Yeah.
4.
So 4. Yep.
Nice.
The chances of her doing it are very slim. Oh, she dazes her.
Oh fuck.
Oh, she dazes her. Wow. Okay then.
I just need 1 block.
Yeah, and you didn't even get it, so she is done. I guess after that Shock Sword Assault into Scarlet Witch and taking her out, I'm going to do my strike into Black Widow. It's 2 dice instead of 4. Okay. I got 1.
So this is a
physical. Physical, yeah.
So 2 dice.
Yep. I guess I could have went with Blaster Pistol, but it doesn't matter. No, your blanks count, so you take no damage from that.
Take no damage.
Yep. Now doing a counterattack or counter-strike with Black Widow. Let's see what those 4 dice net you. 1. So she'll take 1 point of damage and gain a power from that as well. Cleanup phase of round 3. Sean, you're going to score 3 victory points because you have Hawkeye back there holding that objective and Black Widow holding that objective, where I'm going to score 2. MODOK there and Crossbones there. Cats up first for Sean. Starting of round 4, you're going to do a strike into Sinister, correct?
Yep.
Okay, so Sinister has 3 defense against this. Let's see what you do. Is this a strike?
Yes.
Okay, add another die because you're not rolling enough, first off. It's 5 dice. So, yeah, so you only had 2. And that was knocked over as well. So 2. That's enough to do Sinister. Take him out if I don't roll anything here. That's 1, so he will take a point of damage and be dazed as well. Now she does slam into a MODOK over here. Let's see what you get. MODOK has 1 defense die against this. That's going to be enough to take him out.
Yeah, it's just 1.
Yeah, so it's going to be enough to take him out. Actually, oh yeah, because those were 2 wilds, weren't
They
they?
were 2 wilds.
I will. That doesn't actually take him out. That's right. No, it doesn't, because he's at 8 out of 10. You needed at least 2. So he will gain a point of damage and a power from that as well. And actually, MODOK doesn't gain a power from that because of Judgment. So Sin is going to be next for me. I am going to start off with a Make It Personal attack into Captain America. I have been forgetting her leadership the entire game for pushing people off of objectives. So like I would have in the cleanup phase possibly pushed, I wouldn't have, Black Widow, but I completely have been forgetting it the entire game because, yeah. Either way, she's making it personal into Cap. It is a physical attack. You have no power to increase anything, and you are incinerated, so you have 3 dice versus my 6. Let's see what I get. That is 2. And then
chance of 3.
Chance of 3. That is 3, but I don't make a second one into you because I don't get a wild there, so 3. Crit and 2 hits. Blocking 2, blocking 3 because of said blank there as well. I guess next up is going to be an hit and run automatic pistols into Cap. Okay. Actually, do I do it into Scarlet Witch? I don't know if I have. I don't have
Scarlet Witch.
Black Widow. I don't think she's in range, but I'll do it into Cap. Okay. So here we go. First automatic pistol. That is 2. I'll gain a power.
Okay, so here's 3. No.
You can block none. So that's 2 points of damage on Cap. I will get to make a move action as well with her. So yeah, Cap's gone. Next, I'm going to do a Partners in Crime to activate Crossbones during the same turn. So he's going to start off to do a Overpower for 2, leaving him with 1 power left. It's 5 dice into Black Widow. You are not within range 2, so you don't get to add your blanks to it, okay? Here we go, physical attack into Black Widow.
3.
Overpower. Let's see what I get. 2. Wow. You block 1. Block 1. Okay, so you take 1 point of damage from that. I don't even get a throw. Doing Counter Strike, so you're paying your, is it 2 power? Yeah. Let's see what happens to him. So he will take 2 points of damage. Yeah, he'll take that actually. He'll take that. I'll give him a couple of power as well. Okay, now that I have 3 power after being dealt that 2 damage, I'm going to do another Overpower, but this time into Hawkeye all the way back here, who is within range 3 of me, so he can't do his fast draw or anything else like that. So it's going to be 5 dice up against Hawkeye. Here we go, 5 die, Overpower into Hawkeye. Let's see what happens. That is 3, sir, and I will get the throw as well from that 3. Let's see what you get with your 3 defense. And is it...
Nope.
Okay, so that is enough to daze Hawkeye. I think I get to throw him beforehand, though. Target character size 2 or less before damage is dealt. Throw him short, so I do. And I get to be placed within 1 of him. So being thrown there, that allows me to be placed within 1 of the object of Hawkeye. Right there, like so. And also within range. Am I still within range 3? I am still within range 3 of Black Widow as well. And first action for Black Widow during Sean's activation is to move just within 1 of that objective on the other side there. I'm almost curious, it might even be better to move where you're contesting both, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But unless you're wanting to be within a specific range. Are you wanting to be within range 2?
I kind of want to be in range 2.
Oh, okay, so then you would have to go back to where you were then.
Yeah.
Because you won't be able to be within range 1 of that.
No.
There's range 1.
I could stay.
You're within range 2, dude. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're within range 2. You're good. That's just in. So, like, it's literally just in. So, yeah, you're good. And you're still within 1 of the center as well. Instead, he's just going to make sure he's on both objectives there, and then still within range 3 to do his pistol strike, which is 4 dice. MODOK will get 1 defense versus that. So you get 4.
Yep.
Yeah. That's going to be a dazed MODOK. That's a dazed MODOK.
Yep.
He will take his 1 point of damage and gain a power, but he is dazed. That leaves me with Nebula next. She does have 3 power, which I'm going to do the Shock Sword Assault. So it's a range 3, so definitely within range. You aren't within range 2. It is an energy attack. So what is your energy defense?
My energy defense is 2.
Okay, so let's see what happens there. 6 dice. 1! 1. Oh, I get to reroll those. Oh, crap. Yeah, I get to reroll mine because you are within the objective as well. So it looked like I had 1 skull in there, so I'll be able to reroll 3 of the dice. Okay, due to her assassin ability. So let's see what that turns into. So that turns into 3 going into you.
So I countered 1.
So that will be 2 damage on her. Okay. And you are not stunned, but I do get placed within range 1 of you as well. So I'll just come over here, maybe? No, over here. Like so. Okay. Counter-striking back. Let's see what damage you can put on Nebula. None.
Nothing.
Okay, so that cost Nebula her 3 power. So now I'm going to do my strike from Nebula into Black Widow as well. 4 dice. It's physical though this time. Okay, and you are able to add your blanks into this, though you only have 2 defense because you are incinerated.
I'm not incinerated. She was out.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah. So I got so far 3 coming in at you with these rerolls because you are contesting. So let's see what you get with your 3.
Hmm? Oh.
Yeah.
This is energy.
No, this is physical.
Oh.
This is a strike. All right. So you add the blank. So that's still 2 damage, which takes out Black Widow. Yeah. And we're just going to call it there. Sean only has Hawkeye left on the board, correct? And where I will have 5 models here. And going into the next round, I'm just going to be able to continue to rack up at least 5 victory points. I got 10 at the end of this round. So yeah, it's just going to be... I'll be able to easily rack up these victory points where he only has Hawkeye. So yeah. So we'll come back with the after action report now. All right, guys, you just saw the match between my Cabal versus your Avengers. Sean, what was your thought on the match?
Kind of whiffed with Thor quite a bit.
Yeah, that
first hit.
That first round where he charged in,
he got 1 hit.
Yeah. I felt the pain, though, later on with Sinister, where I rolled 20 dice.
Yeah.
And 40 dice, and only did 6 damage in total between 4 characters, right? Because each of those characters had 5 dice against them.
Yeah.
And so I completely hear you with whiffing. I think we both had times there where we both whiffed. You were running away with the researcher, I think, after round 1.
Yes.
And I was really afraid of you coming in with Thor and Scarlet Witch on my guys and just obliterating my characters, like the Crossbones. Would have been a great target. Sin would have been another great target to feature on. And then you did go after Crossbones with Thor, but you whiffed. I don't even think you got... Did you get the throw?
No.
You didn't get the throw.
I didn't even get the throw.
Yeah. He eventually did on Sin. He eventually threw Sin into MODOK.
I did.
But
I was hoping to throw bolt Crossbones into Sinister.
Yeah.
So I could do some damage to him, and then I was hoping to do a little bit more damage.
Yeah. I think the first round, the biggest play, and we were discussing this, was where you moved Thor off to the side.
Yeah.
And then attacked into Enchantress, which is where he whiffed against.
Yeah.
I think it would have been better to put him in the center objective to contest it, so that way I wasn't scoring the victory point.
I already had Black Widow, and I was going to activate her last, just to jump on it, just to deny.
Well, and you used your Avengers Assemble too, which got everybody there. I'm just thinking it would have saved power for later on.
Yeah.
Not that it mattered; it made a huge difference. Didn't really matter.
I just keep on mostly whiffing in my hits against you. I couldn't get my wiles to throw.
Yeah, 100%, man. 100%.
Thing. And when I finally was able to take out one character, you brought in your character back.
Yeah, with Nebula. With
Sinister.
Yep.
And that...
It's good.
It made it...
Well, it's like I lost a character, but I gained a character. You know what I mean? So I lost Enchantress, but I still had Nebula, so I still had 5 activations.
Yeah.
And it's still... Nebula can do some damage on people. Now, I forgot my leadership ability through that entire entire thing, because like if I was contesting the same objective as you, I could have rolled a die and pushed you off of it, but I completely forgot about that ability with Sin. So to the viewers, I apologize about that. But yeah, no, it's I definitely like Sinister. I think he's interesting. I think I will probably throw him in some other lists eventually. Like I might throw him into my X-Force list just purely on the healing and regeneration factor for when he uses the forced extraction. MODOK is always a beast. And Enchantress is one of the best 4-point characters in the game because she can control people and manipulate them so well, right? So
yeah. So what's to bring a character on the board, they have to be what?
So you have to use cloning banks, I think is what it's called. Yep. And so you have to gain genetic sample tokens, which is what Sinister uses to keep himself alive. Yeah. He can use root on people with it. He can heal status conditions off of himself, or he can reduce damage that he takes as well, right? With his superpowers, with genetic sample tokens. But so it's sort of like a resource management that you have to figure out with him. Yeah. But if you use forced extraction round 1 on 3 characters, that gets you 3 genetic sample tokens, and then by round 2 you should be able to get another 1 genetic sample token, hopefully, and then from there that will get you a 2-point character, right? Because what you're doing is you it's half of the amount of genetic sample tokens that you use on that 1 tactics card. It's half that for this threat cost of the character. So if you had 6 genetic sample tokens, you could get a 3 threat character. You know what I mean? And so like it all depends on how many genetic sample tokens you want to put into that cloning bank. Yeah, which for me, I think a 2 threat is probably the key thing. You know what I mean? Like you could go another round and do 3 threat, but then Sinister's going to be taking a bunch of damage and stuff like that too. Now I probably will eventually try that because I think throwing like a Zemo or like a Taskmaster on the board somewhere, you know what I mean, at some point would be super awesome. But I don't think I'll ever try to like go for the high point or high threat, you know what I mean, like 4 and 5 threat characters. I probably will never go for that using the that tactics card. So but it's an interesting list. First time trying Sin and Crossbones as well, and I like that whole not mitigation, but the ability to action economy and you know, Sin activates and right afterwards Crossbone activates. So you can sort of jump on somebody just like what Proxima and Corvus Glaive can do. So it's really interesting, really fun. The illicit tactics card that came with Sin, where it's like a range 5, 6 die, 0 cost attack that incinerates everybody within 2, like enemy characters and the target gain incinerate. Not that had a huge impact on this scenario because everybody was getting incinerated anyways with demons. But in a regular scenario, I think that will be really good. And the fact that you can use it on Crossbone or Sin is fantastic because Crossbone moves slow. And so all of a sudden he was able to do a range 5 attack to give him some extra power in that really early on. I think the game would have changed if Hawkeye didn't whiff, like you were saying. That first round when you were attacking Crossbones, talking about Crossbones there. I think if he actually did more, it would have been a completely different game. So anyhow, Sean, I appreciate it, guys. It was a good game. It was awesome. Guys, if you haven't yet, check out Torchlight Games and Hobbies. Link in the description of the video down below. You can check those guys out and use the code FIRE5 to save 5% off of your hobby supplies needs. While you're down there, check out the Patreon link as well because that allows us or gives us the support here on the channel. So we appreciate that support from the past and present members of our Patreon page. So thank you very much to them. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, ignite your hobby.